Okay, Coach, I'm going to state the obvious. You want to get the win,
right?
But on the positive side, you got a result against the team picked to win the East. And can you just talk about your overall impressions of the game?
You know, I think that's, again, a very hard-fought point to walk out with, but we'll take it. I think it's one of those things that we've talked about taking steps as a team. We have generated a lot of chances, still giving up goals, and that's cost us games, obviously. So for us to walk out of here with a point and a shutout on top of that, it's a step in the right direction against, like you said, a very good team that was picked to win, is off to one of their greatest starts in program history, and they're going to continue to go and steal some points from other teams within the conference. So for us, it's a very big battle, but our kids responded in a good way, and I'm proud of them.
Yeah, you mentioned the defense, so I'll start there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have a player in Jacqueline Dutton who came in having scored 8 goals this year, and obviously they have other threats too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you just talk about the play both of Jenna and then the back line in front of her?
Yeah, I think the back line, they do a very good job. They take pride in the fact that you know, we were giving up some goals early on in the season, and we're slowly trying to alleviate that and neutralize it as much as possible. So for them to get a shutout is really big. The other side of that is obviously it starts on you know, the top of the field too. Everybody needs to defend, and I think that happened. If we could deny some of the service, it put us in a better position to be successful. Jenna specifically, you know, has continued to do well for us in the net. Really happy to see her get the shutout, and she made an incredible save today. And that's the big save that, you know, you need from your goalkeeper, and she made that, and that, you know, gives us some momentum going forward. So for us, really happy for the back four, happy for the team as well. But their play, you know, they deserve that. They deserve the shutout. I think that they worked very hard to get it, and very happy to see that result.
You know, it felt like kind of in regulation, you know, Kent had their stretches of possession time, as did BG. It kind of felt like as the game went on, you know, late in regulation and then in the overtimes, and your team really, I don't know if was the aggressor. That might be a little much, but it just felt like BG really controlled a lot of the play in the late stages.
In the late stages, I mean, I definitely think in the second half there was a pretty big spurt where they took it to us, actually. And they were winning everything in the air. They were first to the ball, and you know, they just came with a lot of energy and a lot of fight, and so we needed to respond in the right way. I think as more time went on, and we continued to have some good looks and connect some of those passes, I think that was something that gave us some more confidence today, getting into a little bit more of a rhythm, and recognize that we can combine. So for us, I think that allowed them, you know, to build some confidence on the field and just start to believe a little bit more, and just use some people today and at different points in time, and even had some people come off, you know, just telling us that they needed a little bit of a break because they didn't want to give up anything silly in transition, and physically they were starting to not struggle a bit, but, you know, just needed a little bit of a breather, and that right there is the sign that, you know, we're getting this done as a team, because that's what it's going to take everybody.
And then at the offensive end, I know we've talked about this. You didn't get one to go in, but generated a lot of chances, and particularly in the, you know, the overtimes, it really kind of opened up. Can you just talk about the play of the offense?
You know, I think that hopefully we're getting back to recognizing when we have success, getting the ball, and if we are able to connect and get into a rhythm, it allows us to then have some movement off the ball and get some people going forward. Generated a ton of chances, and the thing with this team, Mike, in the past definitely 4 or 5 games, they fight till the very end. We had a chance at the very end of the game that unfortunately we didn't put away. But at any given point, we have the ability to, you know, if we can put one away, it'll put us in some good shape there. So for right now, we missed out on it today, but you got to take steps, and so I'll take the tie, and we'll continue to hopefully build off that and know that the defensive effort will be consistent, and, you know, we can work. You know, the attacking side, it's coming. It's on its way. We can feel it. We just have to continue to try and push and make our own luck, and just kind of will the ball into the back of the net. That's what it's going to take.
And then you're on the road for the next couple weekends, beginning with next Friday at a very strong Eastern Michigan team. What between now and then, what do you be looking for out of your team?
I mean, I think definitely the next couple of days, you know, making sure that we're taking care of our bodies. Played some really hard minutes today, so kids being smart about that, getting them back in the swing of things there. And then for us, really kind of just getting back to the possession type and things like that, and connecting those passes and getting our touch back as we get our legs back underneath us for the week. And as we look forward, you know, doing our homework on Eastern Michigan and Western, two very, very good teams. Eastern is a team that likes to play a bit, so hopefully it'll be a good match, and you know, we'll be in good shape. But I think first getting back to where we need to be physically, and then, you know, just kind of tightening up some stuff and making sure that we're still comfortable on the ball, and remembering, you know, where why we have some success on the field. So we need to get back at that, focus on ourselves, and then look to take that into maybe what we learn a little bit more about Eastern Michigan as the week goes on.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you, sir.